So they wouldn't have to bring him out if they didn't absolutely have to.
Well, they have to. They're bringing it. Take a look.
Yeah, he's patting Oliverson on the head, saying, you need to pick this up. Hey, we're deep in our own territory. It's 3 minutes left, and we're behind. So go ahead and pick this up for us.
They were looking at his throwing hand, his right hand. You know, he's walking away from everybody. The trainer's following behind him. You know, he's in there running the ball. He's showing his teammates something. Does he have a cut on his hand? Does he have a finger that's popped out? Or?
I think he may have just got his bell rung good.
Well, here it is, 3rd down and 12. And you'd think you'd probably see that quarterback draw with Oliverson just right into the line. You never know. See what kind of confidence they have in Oliverson. No, they're going to let him throw. Tosses it out there, too long. So Skyview will have to kick with 2:57 to play in the first.
Intended for Corbell, just wasn't there. But you know, Oliverson, that's a tough spot for a quarterback to come in, 3rd down and long. And the other rough spot is that Anderson's the punter, so we're going to have a backup punter as well.
Well, they're standing there with Anderson. They're not really working on anything. I'd imagine they're sending him over to the trainer's table now. So we'll keep a look there and see what's going on. He keeps showing his teammates his hand. This one bounces out of bounds inside the 45, so not a bad kick with 2:47 to play. Cottonwood will have to go 59 yards if they want another touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to put some ice on something. It looks like maybe his wrist. He's got maybe a big contusion on there.
He's down there using his hand, and there, so you can see right there. Good look. I mean, he's squeezing it. See what's going on there. He keeps showing his teammates his hand. Maybe it's got a big old, swollen up, like I said, contusion there.
I've had my hands offhand as a quarterback. That left arm takes a beating.
There's the give inside, 4 yards for Hosea. Yeah, that's tough if it's your throwing hand. He just wrapped the ice on that, so we'll see what his status is for the second half when we talk to Coach Ander after halftime. See if we're going to see Gabe Anderson back, but he looks like he might be done for this half. We'll see. 2nd and 4. Bateman, plenty of time, looking down the seam, and no flags.
Now it looked like Keaton Smith on the coverage for the Bobcats, but just route right down the seam. Pretty good throw. He didn't really look at the ball, but that's not a penalty in this division.
Nope, low too loud. The intended receiver, 3rd and long now for Cottonwood. Here comes the pass rush. There's a flag in the vicinity of holding. Bateman finds his man, and it's broken up at the last minute. So
almost intercepted by Wells.
The flag in the backfield, probably a hold on Cottonwood. Good pressure that time by that Skyview D line. It would bring up 4th and 6 if they don't take it. It is a hold. Again, do you back them up and play field position, or do you just say, look, it's going to be 4th and 6, they're probably going to kick, there's 2 minutes left?
Well, I think almost in this situation, with a couple minutes left, I think you
decline it.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down and 6. Cottonwood looks like they're sending on the punt team. Now if you're Cottonwood on 4th and 6, do you look to do something funny here, or you just kick it away?
I don't think so. I think you're in a position to, put them back there pretty deep. You've got a quarterback that's injured on the sidelines.
Here's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock. 2:01 to play in the first half. Cottonwood with the 14-10 lead. No scoring here in the second. Beveridge kicks it away. Should be returnable. A low kick. Oh, and he just lets it roll. Will it get to the end zone? It does.
Luckily.
A 1:51 to play, and Skyview's turn again, and it's Oliverson leading the Bobcats out onto the field. So Anderson does not come back.
Well, timeouts. Cottonwood's got 2 timeouts left, and I think they'll use it. I mean, Skyview, they know they've got Oliverson, the backup, in there. They figure Skyview's probably going to run the ball and see if they can work this 2 minutes of clock off of here. But Cottonwood with a couple of timeouts, Skyview's got to pick up a first down, or they're going to have their back. They're going to have their backs against the wall. Cottonwood's going to have another shot on offense. If you can't pick up a first down here.
Oliverson, the junior, he's going to give it off to Jorgensen. Jorgensen picks up a yard.
And number 3, James Jorgensen.
Jorgensen only his 3rd carry, 11 yards on 3 carries. So Cottonwood doesn't use one of those timeouts, so keep as many as they can. If they get in case they get the ball back.
Well, I think if you see Skyview not, see Cottonwood hold Skyview here, you'll probably see one of those timeouts used.
Cottonwood.
Coach Anders doing everything he can to work the time off this clock.
Yeah, Cottonwood showing one thing, then running the other. Here's the give to Jorgensen. Under a minute, Jorgensen loses yardage, and now Cottonwood calls timeout. We talked about this defensive line for Skyview earlier. They're missing big Colby Villanueva tonight as well. He's down there, got pants on, the shoulder pads are off.
Yeah, he was in the game earlier. But the Skyview team's a little bit of the walking wounded tonight.
They're fighting a war of attrition, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, we thought we saw big number 72 in there earlier. Well, it's going to be 3rd and long. He ended up losing 2 yards. 3rd and about 11. With just under a minute to play here in the first period. 24 combined points in the first. I say under a minute in the first. We're in the under a minute in the first half. 24 combined points in the first period. Nothing here in the second.
Well, both teams have good defensive stance. After the offense is just ripped right down the field. Defenses came in, now they have made some plays so that they both went out on downs.
Alex Watts in the backfield now with Oliverson, so a couple of juniors in the backfield for Skyview. Oliverson gonna put it up. His receiver was tripped up, and he's kind of got his arms out like, hey, what the heck?
Yeah. Intended for Martin out there, it was just an all goes for everybody. Martin's still kind of favoring that arm he landed on earlier in the ball game. He's looking like he's not feeling the best.
Yeah, Coach Ander might have to play before this thing's over and done with. 52 seconds left, and Cottonwood will get it back. So Skyview really not able to burn much time off the clock. Two Colts back, high snap.
Oh, good punt though.
Yeah, Jordan Nielsen kicks it away. And it's going to take a Skyview hop down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line of Cottonwood.
Yeah, it takes off a good chunk of time, about 10 seconds off the clock. That's pretty good on a punt.
Yes, it is.
Get thankful for the home timekeeper.
Slow thumbs in Smithfield.